How's it going? I want to talk a little bit about what is the most important commandment of all time. Now, most of you know 10 commandments. That's what you're thinking of, but there's actually like 610 commandments in the Bible. I may be off on that number a little bit, but that's pretty close. So we're going to start here with the greatest commandment of all, Matthew 22:34 through 40. But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, and saying, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? This is where it gets real important here, because this is Jesus' answer. Jesus said unto them, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Now that's the most important. And then this is the first and great commandment. That's verse 38. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Now, we sometimes have trouble loving our neighbor. You know, our next door neighbor might be our enemy. Don't matter. We're supposed to love the enemy too. God forgives us because he loves us. We're supposed to forgive our neighbors, forgive our enemies, forgive our family when they mess up or do us wrong. And we all have somebody in mind when I speak of that. I don't know exactly who, but there's always somebody that does that. But these are the most important things here. If you focus on these two commandments, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and love thy neighbor as thyself, you don't have to worry about the rest of the commandments. Not that they're not important. You don't have to worry about them, because if you can get these two down, the rest will fall in line by itself. It's just that simple. If you love your neighbor like you do yourself, you're not going to covet his car, his wife, or anything else, even though they don't mention car in the Bible, you know what I'm saying. That takes care of the covet. You ain't going to want to commit adultery because you love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. And you won't want to steal. You won't want to commit murder. And I know, and I do use the King James Version of the Bible, but everybody goes to that one. The Bible says thou shalt not kill. The King James Version is the only one that says it. It's just a mistranslation by Mr. William Shakespeare. Every other Bible there is, including the original Hebrew Bible, says thou shalt not commit murder. And just wanted to make that clear while we were mentioning on it. But I just wanted to share this message with you today, and hope that you understand, and that those of you any of y'all who's struggling with your faith and your spirituality, that you don't get disheartened by trying to focus on all the commandments at one time. If you focus on them two, just two. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. And love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you can focus on them two, concentrate on them. The rest of them will take care of themselves. I hope this message helps some people. If you like my videos, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I send a nudding. And if you want to support my ministry, the easiest way and the best way to support me, share the video with your friends and your family and anyone else. I'd appreciate it. And love y'all. And y'all, it's Thursday, so coming up on the weekend, y'all have a good Thursday night and well, afternoon, because it ain't quite evening yet. It's about 2:15. Good Friday, and have a good weekend. Be safe, and anyone needs prayers for any reason, won't be put on my prayer list, just leave me a message in the comment section. I'll be glad to put you on my prayer list and pray for you every night. Thank you.